What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to another Modality Monday. You know how we're gonna get started. Boom. Wherever you're at in your day, let's get hydrated. A lot of us don't do that enough, I know, because I'm around a lot of you guys that aren't hydrated enough, so let's do that. Today's Modality Monday is gonna be about the power of habits and how your habits essentially define where you are in your life and where you're gonna be in life. There's a quote that I've really admired my whole life, and it's, we are what we repeatedly do, so excellence is not an act, but a habit. And what that means to me is that if you're looking to be excellent, if you're looking to be great, if you're looking to be successful, the habits that you take part in, the habits that you have in your life are gonna align you to be excellent, to be great. And these are habits that we all know in the back of our head that we should have in our lives to make us great. Some bad habits would be waking up in the morning, hopping right on social media, getting that dopamine release from gratification from others, eating the junk foods, eating the comfort foods that we know aren't good for us, but we do it simply because it's become routine, instead of waking up in the morning, working out, calling your loved ones, getting that gratification from them, the ones that matter, not from the social media world. And essentially what habits are, there's three parts of a habit. There's a cue, there's a routine, and then there's a reward. So the example I'm gonna use is food. So imagine you're driving down the street, right? You see a Chick-fil-A sign. The cue is the Chick-fil-A sign, right? The routine is, hey, when I see a Chick-fil-A sign, I stop, go through the drive-thru, go in, get the food. The reward is eating the food and getting the gratification from the food, right? Or we can relate this to relationships. Say you're just starting to date someone, or you're dating someone for a while. The cue is thinking about the person. When you think about the person, your routine is, I want to be with this person. Hey, let's go on a date. Let's hang out. Let's do something. The reward is whatever you guys do. The reward is the love or the feeling of being with that person, right? And a lot of the times, some of the bad habits we have come from the cues that we're around. Say you're someone that does drugs or drinks a lot or smokes a lot, and you don't want to, but what you don't understand is that there's a cue. You're around the people that are doing it all the time. You're in the same routines. Let's go pick up something, and the reward is taking the substance, whatever it is, and that starts to become routine. That starts to become habitual. This is your everyday life, and you're not getting the rewards of what you want. Why? Because you're now neurologically, you're chemically changing your brain and releasing all of this dopamine. Dopamine is the same pleasure sensation that drug addicts get, hence why they call it dope. You're doing dope. Why? Because you're releasing dopamine. And your habits work the same way. Once you get caught in these routines and you're getting this feel-good feeling, you want to keep doing it. And a lot of the times, those feel-good feelings, for the most part, from what I see, are not healthy habits. They're the things that are blocking you from accomplishing what you want to do. So, it's very simply said, if you're not where you are right, or if you're not where you want to be, or you're not enjoying or being successful or living the life that you want to do, you simply have to just do the opposite of what you're doing. And that comes with changing your habits. So instead of waking up in the morning and hopping on social media or sleeping in the extra 5 minutes, hop up and drink a glass of water right away. And try doing that for a week straight and see how it starts to change and how it starts to change you and starts to become routine, right? Instead of, waking up or when you get out of work, you go to the bar, right? Why do you go to the bar? You go to the bar because you're stressed out, right? So what happens? The cue is I get out of work, I go to the bar, right? The routine is going to the bar, being at the bar, then the reward is the stress relief from drinking and being in the social environment. So the big thing I could say for habits is you have to start to change the cue doesn't have to change, but the reward and the routine has to change. So now instead of I get out of work and go to the bar, let me change my routine. I get out of work, I go to the gym. And what happens? The reward's actually going to be the same. It's going to be the release of dopamine. But instead of getting the dopamine from drinking and being in the social environment that doesn't serve you, you're going to get the dopamine and the natural endorphins from working out and being in the environment that you need to be in. And essentially, your habits become addicting. Like you notice sometimes, like say you go to the cafeteria at work and you keep telling yourself, I'm going to get the salad. But you're so addicted to your routine, you're so caught in your habits that you keep getting the burger and fries that you don't even want to get. And you don't really know why, but it's because you're stuck in this routine that's addicting. And habits themselves, the habits never really disappear. Only the routine and the reward change. And you have to start putting your mindset on, hey, I can change my habits. I can do it. All you have to do is just do it. You know, in order to achieve what you want in life, an action must be done repeatedly to the point that it becomes a habit. And anyone can do it. You can do it. I know this. Why? Because my habits used to be what I spoke about. My habits used to be eating the fast food. My habits used to be going to the bar, doing drugs all the time, and doing all these things that weren't serving me. But I got to a point in my journey where I was like tired. I was just like, dang, I hate being out of shape. I hate disappointing people. What do I have to do? And what I did was, instead of going to the bar, I would go run laps around my neighborhood. Instead of hanging out with the people that didn't serve me, I would hang out with the people that were in my ear trying to better me all the time. Like, yo, bro, you got to change the way you're moving because it's not looking right. And then I started doing that to the point where I was like, you know, I love myself more than I love being around the people that don't care about me. And eventually this love and these habits started allowing me to become more successful, started allowing me to help more people around me. And I think that's the most beautiful part about changing your habits and changing your life, is that it will have this ripple effect on other people's lives where they'll want to be like, man, this person has really good habits. This person does really great things throughout the day to better themselves. How do I do that? And when you start living that, you can start helping other people achieve their goals and achieve the success that they want simply by changing their habits. Now, these things aren't going to happen over a day or a night. Again, the routine is something that you have to repeat until it becomes comfortable. I have a friend right now that hit me up trying to, you know, ask me about like workout tips or you know, like he's approaching an age where he feels like he should have more things accomplished that he wants to get accomplished. And I was like, bro, like, it's as simple as just getting the gym membership and just showing up. And he's like, man, I'm so out of shape right now. I'm so embarrassed of how other people are going to view me. And I'm like, brother, you know, those people that are maybe making fun of you at the gym, they're not sitting with you in your living room while you're depressed and going through all this anxiety about working out. So I say that to say, you can't care about what other people think about you. You have to be your number one fan. You have to be your number one friend. And you have to love yourself more than you're worried about what other people think about you, so you can get in the routine of changing your habits to better yourself. And yeah, that's how I see people achieving what they want in this world, is surrounding yourself with love, loving yourself, and being your own best friend. So today's Modality Monday was about the power of habits, changing your routine, changing your cues, and getting the rewards that you actually want, the rewards that serve you. So if anyone has any questions about, you know, how I changed my habits and the things that I did to better myself, please feel free to hit me up. We're either having our dreams or we're living our dreams. It's amazing to live your dreams, and you can do that. So cheers to your love, cheers to your health, cheers to your wealth, peace. Blessings.